May we have power together as his children to grasp how wide and long, how high and deep his love for us, and then to know this love that surpasses our knowledge, that we may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than we could ask, according to his great power that is at work within us. And to him be the glory in the church throughout all the generations, Hey guys, welcome to Blazing Guitars, where we talk about worship gear, music, guitar, and everything in between. My name is Blaze Nelson, and today I want to start a new series where I take a worship song and teach you how to play it with just an acoustic guitar and vocals. I think this arrangement is useful in a lot of different scenarios, like if you're leading a small group or if you're around a campfire. So the idea behind this series is that I'll show you how to play a worship song really simply, and then you can take that and use it in those sort of settings without all the extra instruments and pieces and parts and stuff that go into it. So before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment below. If you'd like to support what I'm doing at the channel, you can do so on Patreon, which is linked in the description before. And if you have any suggestions for songs that you would like me to do this for, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do about that. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So this first song that we're doing is called Fullness of God by a band called Judah. It's a brand new song, and what I really dig about this song is that it's a prayer for the church. It's a prayer that the church may grasp the fullness and the depth of God's love for us, and that we would understand that He can do immeasurably more than we are even able to imagine. Again, which is straight out of Ephesians, which is pretty cool, and I think makes this a pretty special song. So this song is pretty straightforward. I have the chord charts available on my website. If you would like to download those so that you can have them sitting in front of you as I go through the chords in the song, that would be helpful. I'm also going to do a tab for the beginning intro piece, which sounds like this, just so that you have that on paper as well. I'm not going to include the lyrics because I don't think I can do that legally, so I'll just give you the chord charts and then we'll work through together how they fit in the different parts of the song in this video. Let's take a closer look at these chords. Since I'm using some easier chords than like your traditional bar chord, you can definitely use those if you want. I found just sometimes in music, if you have notes that are common kind of throughout the whole song, it helps tie it together a little bit. So for example, our D has this note right here, which is the D actually. So D and then A, I keep that same D, and then you play all the top 5 notes. And then for this B minor 7, it's like a B minor, yeah, I guess a B minor 7. I use my hand to kind of come up and mute this E string, so I'm only playing the middle 4 strings. And then this G, I learned this from Paul Baloche. He said this G sounds trombone-y, or like a tuba, that's what he used. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I do like this G. This G5. So if you just lay your middle finger down a little bit more and just tap that string, that's the chord that I'm using. So D, A, which is like an A suspended 4, and then B minor 7 with that muted E string, and then G. Okay. So those are your 4 basic chords. So what I like to do when I'm looking at a new song is to split it up into sections, right? So the verse, the chorus, and the bridge is what we have in this song. So the verse is D, G, D. To grasp how wide, A, how high, and G, His love for us, D. Okay, so it's D, G, D, and then D, A, G, D. Okay? And that plays out like this. May we have power together as His children to grasp how wide and long, A, how high, and G, His love for D. So I think one of the most challenging parts of any song is learning the strum, especially if you're new at guitar. So this song is kind of got a triplet feel. It's got a little bit of a swing beat to it. So what I do is I do down, up, 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 down. And then I'll sometimes mix it up a little bit just as I transition songs, but that's the main groove of the song. It's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So for the chorus, we have A. Now to him who is able to do G, the weaker D. According to the A, great power that is at G, within us D. So for that third line in the chorus, for the generations part, and to, it's A, and to him be the glory and the G throughout all the G, B minor, and then A, forever and ever, and then it hits that G forever and ever, on ever, G. Now, before we go into the bridge, I like to hit this B minor, A, and then hold the G twice for 2 measures. So the whole bridge is B minor, that you are, A, every D, G, impart, A. The whole bridge is B minor, A, G, A, and then we go back into the chorus. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably, just like that. So there you have it. This is actually a pretty straightforward song chord-wise. As I said, I would take some time and work on the vocals and make sure that you have those down really well. Once you become familiar with the song, what you can do is you can go back to the beginning of the video where I did my cover of the song with the chords available on the screen, and you can play along with that version of the song just so that you get familiar with it. So I hope this song is encouraging to you. I hope that you find a lot of hope in it, as I found a lot of hope in it. I think it's a really well-written song and really truth-based. And I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or song suggestions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.